order to protect the Queen's tomb from Meghan's sinister scheme, King Charles asks the Commonwealth for a fresh decree banning Harry for all time. Prince Harry has been expelled from his post and is no longer permitted to visit the royal tombs, both decisions made out of remorse by King Charles and the Commonwealth. In cases where the reigning monarch is under the age of 18, emancipated, incapacitated, or unable to perform their responsibilities, a regent is a person designated by the government to serve on their behalf. When nominated, a regent basically takes over the roles and duties of the king, including duties like opening and shutting down Parliament. It is important to note that an area does not have the capacity to change the line of succession. Instead, it reverts back to the primary rule of bloodline. This means that no region has the right to transfer the temporary power it now holds to its own heirs. As of right now, Prince Harry would take King Charles III's place as the next in line to inherit if he were to become permanently incapacitated due to illness. Usually, in the event of the king's demise, Prince William would be named regent. If both King Charles and Prince William passed away, the throne would then be inherited by Prince William. Due to Prince George's immaturity until July 22, 2031, the monarchy would pass to Prince George William's son. In this case, Prince Harry would be the chosen regent and a regent would need to be named in accordance with the legislation. The important thing to remember in this situation, though, is that Prince Harry, if he does not reside in the UK, does not satisfy the qualifications to be a regent. It is clear that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle want to maintain a claim to the monarchy since they have declared that they are only one aircraft disaster away from the throne. Even if one may be residing overseas, one might preserve their UK domicile under English law, which distinguishes domiciles from residence. An individual's birthplace and intended burial location are two examples of demisal determining variables. The UK and Commonwealth would not acknowledge Prince Harry as such without satisfying these domicile criteria. Therefore, in order for him to be regarded as a legitimate regent or future king, he would need to establish a UK residence. Concerns regarding the monarchy's future have been raised by this matter, and it needs to be handled correctly to avoid any potential issues. It is important to note that both the possessions owned by Prince Harry and Meghan at the Frogmore carnage, which was given to them by the late Queen Elizabeth, and the second would be packed and sent to their California home following their eviction from Frogmore Cottage, located in Windsor, a estate that was converted into a single residence in 2019 at an estimated renovation cost of £2.4 million. There are 5 bedrooms, a sitting room, a kitchen, and a nursery created especially for their kid in the house. With suggestions that his mental health may be in jeopardy, recent revelations have sparked worries about Prince Harry's well-being. The hazards that Prince Harry's paralyzed mentality may be preventing from developing into future relationships have been clarified by Professor Cole Palmer of Cornell University in New York. Now let's go back in time and explore Prince Harry's inner struggle. All of this can be traced back to the traumatic days surrounding Princess Diana's burial, a moment that will always have a special place in his heart. His mental health has obviously suffered as a result of the death of his mother, the burden of grief, and the media's attention. Add to this mix Prince Harry's self-inflicted alienation from his family, the hurt of rejection, and the rupture with the royal family. His emotional upheaval has been exacerbated by his sense of betrayal and by the complex laws of familial ties. Professor Palmer speculates that this powerful concoction of feelings may increase the probability of sadness and anxiety, but what is really noteworthy is the change in Prince Harry's demeanor during a single engagement. He seems to be changing in front of our eyes, as though he seems to have backed off from his past criticisms of the media's inclination to be invasive.